For our Pammy, China, kwa bamfam ready grade de shimano kasafoni so ene ye hene meboso me ne to so du na afa pemi no ene aduonu ba kon emu na ye do twede ampo yankopon asese na so de ye nkwa ache yen aha eye edinkra ene ade shimano kasafoni so na Adekye Pa dwumedi no ena ye de ebra wano pai ye de kase bo no be bra kase bo na chine pa muka e be tro mo so pa muka ne wie pepepe Moses Lord de yankopon so sam ebebra mo na afa ye no achine yakwa health na chiri no dare bi enso so edi ensema ehu edi beba aba sommo na anopai ya ba dia na ya ba because nsema hodo na na ekoso ewo kronim na ene ye bedi nkomo papa entita bukuchu na to boss na nkoma ye de bra wo de ya chichiri ni se do sopo echi mantra fagyato ene ye de bra wo entita tv no enyi free ha enye sa oye less mistake ensem ne niam ahodo na ana befa akon ho na anopai ensem ade ba beso mo no de bedi mu akotra ne bi de sei Mampani His Excellency na dan kwakufa do board nsam hia e de ama ECOWAS Parliament ne say won mu nyina etimi ayade ne won makobe nkrom etimi aba be hia wo winiba ama won mu enkomo nyina etimi akoso eno echi no Mampani His Excellency na dan kwakufa do no kro ya eka ade akire won ma won mo pretumi awa bibi memu asese bia ko pretumi na se wani nkunimu a ado kire se kona ko se bi producer koye enema bia ye niam ho niam bia e wo ba bia da bi enye sa dan kwa bibi no wa na be ko na ede atiawo ana no da vivri matemo ane e fa service ni a okwakoje nkwa na so kokko wi akire wono akwakọ hwere ne de no sabre ayade ne post and kura no yatum nsam no bi ne niam ahodo a eka we ho ane abobori na no anopa yede ba besomo se kasebo e wa Adekye Pa dwumedie no eso ye fra me kase this year kwaku akwa anopa me na ye homra ye ba ye hyansam na se emfa mamo
Sakura Kose Mr. Ball Clean Shaving
ana sabre ma no gusu amene wo e kase obo ne nsem hia pa de ama economic community for West African state wonmo se wonmo ayade pa se wonmo etimi ahwe ama eniyema nyina so etimi akọ enkan na Mampani His Excellency na dan kwakufa do kasa kire bi se ECOWAS wonmo parliament wonmo ebie ano ewo winiba enra no na eyade eso nipa afri se wo hwemodin bo ene ahoden wonmo di hyemu aputupuru wonmo edi ebie wonmo parliament no ano no a Dabi nipa ya de wasayeye wanyina ye nseri di eho krampo ane ma me mensa wode nsem ekokoto dwa wakasa kyerem sa afia mpiminu ne edu no abatro etroye no ekunimdie ne ade a ana je se koso ma wo my God outunu se enipa dodo na wonum free grofa ma so a wonum aba oh my God ye chance wonum so ba bisua kwan a ye fa so a ye no ye de tro ya ba se be produce antokwa menteme wase basabasa bia ensi ewo manyimu eno ana Mampani His Excellency na dan kwakufa do no ye dwumtreni ade ema ECOWAS na de nsem atodwa o kasa kyerem se ni akoso ne de eyade a efe na ogbo ne homodin bia se enkakrakra no ne ECOWAS eda wonum animu bia no wonum ebetimi aye na enema nyina etimi akonkan ede ama ebibi man abisuafo ye transfer no so na yakọ yanimu a chairperson ede ema economic community of West African state ECOWAS and wode ansam otudwa Mampani no ni post do so wode ansam otudwa wakasa kyerem se amperifo bi wo ha won wo bibi memu ha se ye to aba na won mani abre bontoa montoma ye ne ade akokko wie kyire na sa ba de ntimi anto amfa won mo pe na won madwa lai na ye se ne won ma ahono aye popofe se bi produce abo prekodie ani nya ne ye ade bi hadwene eye papa Mampani His Excellency na dan kwakufa do kasa kyerem se abre ne ado nyina ubehunu se we kopre tumi ni woni nkunim pepepe na ose mechita afo ni mu we mo so de etwebo ye na yenko nkoto hye we mu so yenye basabasa we wa ha eno ni nyina abekwa kwa wie kire no na akwakwa kofa oye ne ade aba ma wankasa munukuro na apese wudi so no entokwa asim eti oye den ekodi kuro no so eno na Mampani His Excellency na dan kwakufa do kasa awu wini ba mfimfini mantem no emu a okasa kire mi se se ebibi man ye beko yanim yetimi agina brane na enema nyina timi akonka de ma ye yesipini esitade a ene na oka ne plane a enye plane vase ebibi man nyina yenka ye nyina ye hummum na ehunu se ye baako okopire tumi ene na wonim nkunuma ene nkyere se ewiase abawie ye de ama na emu no bomodi ase obeto obu ase na ubenya botoye mu na enkakra akra no ene ena enye woda ochina ebe ye oda mankunim dia wonso wo hwehwe no wonsa etimi aka na yeko yanima Ministry of Interior one more and Ghana National Fire Service and as Abraham Anugusu amene e kase no one more a promote assistant fire officer Joseph Beidu a one no eba betu yese nipa miensa one more atoburem na opani okono akwakoyi one more ono nso so ane okokko hwere ne nkwa ya ewo no sama Anugusu amene wo kase die ayade a one more abona baso ede no akwakogina assistant divisional officer grade 2 I no abasobode a wono mo ede amano deputy interior minister ene ya maame na ehia wono an wogina interior minister anemu ede sa abasobode e makrache no
Ministry of Interior yanye fire mpenifo tinase enam da yenya Joseph onam edwuma mu na damasam ne sinti ye be promoting fi in on the 12 very come oye yadene ko rank to senior assistant divisional officer grade 2 neba krona oja no wechiri one man scholarship odoboko akosimbra oboko university Ministry of Interior yanye fire mpenifo tinase enam da yenya Joseph onam edwuma mu na
for enwachi na wo hende propro no je ma fisha won mogum wan portable ho na osumpa nyameche asoso de nsam tudwa wo kasa kirem se fa service adwuma na de dokon pa so manfo baye na emo akade aka ho ane asem akwakwa ebu achi bidin etu osrempadinfo se enya yi asenkwa an won beba be mapusu won mfa akade am crofo de baye adwuma fa service fuyi dubi adwuma egui won de baye adwuma no won mfa mo won se de baye bitimi abo won mo am won dwuma di adada won mu di no ene bitimi akonkan e de am won mo.
Government workers need more than this, and they should do much as possible to put in more and better condition of services. In fact, if you look at the logistics they use for their routine activities, I don't think it is enough. The government is doing well to augment whatever that they are doing, but they should try very hard to provide them with the necessary equipment and logistics they need to do their work, so that we wouldn't expect such a tragedy again. Government workers.
Aniela Mausi Sapon so ede ensam etudwa okasa echirimu se eyade a wono ebo wono modin bia se wono aboa ama ne manyina timi akonkan ewo bia ya hodo a wono di wono nyuma se de be ya owu basa ene atoranche beto wono adwuma yefo no wono bitimi asia no.
It's still ongoing. Investigations can take about 1 year, 2 years, 6 months, 3 days. So it's still ongoing. It's our priority to know whatever occurred. So we are still investigating. They shouldn't be discouraged. It's still ongoing. Investigations can take about 1 year, 2 years, 6 months, 3 days. So it's still ongoing. It's our priority to know whatever occurred. So we are still investigating. They shouldn't be discouraged. It's still ongoing. Investigations can take about 1 year, 2 years, 6 months, 3 days.
DFO Daniela Mausi Sapon wono ane etene nkano kase no asi asedan confirm aqua first drinking water and OD Travel Services Limited. Abusia me da me ho aba ye ba ye mfa pamuka no e drop so
Shining head. Yeah.
Doctor Dodoe mini aba mi chirese ya dina ya de konkro na ha wo di achi wakọ bebia wontimi hu ya de sa no me se fa sa ya de ne bremi obi wo ho fibroid ne timi ha no sa ne fura ya kasie kakrakati ana obi so wo ho fibroid ne timi ha no moja batunu sa moja batunu bebia moja batunu wontimi nya adageda sa fibroid na ha wo sa no minia fabremi this is fa sa fibroid no fabremi fa o yadie ne bra eye fibroid na amase wonwo eye koko na afefi otu eye koko na ahaw wona block a wotimi nyaba ne wo ba no hu woni ba no hu na obi wo ho wo ba no hu woni oba no hu muni pa ne nyina mo bra me nchen sa yade no ne nyina abako ne se ope awo na ope awo ne nti fibroid na ahaw saa wontimi wo a okuma afọ no didi watam wase no mo didi watam free hako mi ba ko fa oba foforo ya tete wo wontimi didi ye hu bi bia ne ye minua sa yade na atuo ansa no wontimi wo no fa yade ne bremi e ka kire wo se ye I want quantity ya mi di no ma bi be kire wo ha sisi a oba bi wa ya entimi ne ye fibroid ne ni me yire no wona midwife wo ba anya me na mide ne ben wo me di adoro no ma midwife na midwife no de ayama wo onya yema wo nwipe 3 days 4 days fibroid no baba fibroid no ba ko ni ena nipa na aye na adoro no ansa na wawo fibroid no onu na wawo ntafo 9 no ntafo 9 no wo mo ni nti wo a wotimi nka no wo pa awo adie hia wo nti na wo ba me nche no wo de menzo mi se bra na fa wo ya de kronkron no fa bra mi wi bribia ma wo na mama wa adro no mi nya yi fa bra no free hope na mama wa adro na mba ma wo no wo no mu wi kwa no afanye se me ma wo 3 months busu miensa pe na mi ma wo nya ma wo busu miensa nya so a wa fanye se wo so banya ba ato wo stress mi nuanom de wo ho no fibroid no wa hu se ni a mame no a wo hye mami wi adro no se na odi adro no hye no wada mami no da ho ena midwife no ni wono na odi adro no ko hye na adro no o hye na adro no we na ne obri bia 3 days pe na wawo we no na wo we no wa hu fibroid ni mami we na wo fibroid we ti fibroid ni we ne pa bia wo ko hospital ye ba pai wo yam nti enya ye operation kai hu sei award ye nya dia wo banya bio me da mo ase
the country where I come from the truth is irony just like animal farm justice mean inequity so who go say the truth who go say the truth? Christian can say silence, Islamic leaders silence, kings and queens silence, traditional leaders silence. So who go say the truth? True, justice. We are them who can so confuse the call. Now by area, why no better? We are them who can so confuse the call. One guy's on yeah, why no better? Who go say the truth? True, justice. Who go say the truth? True, justice. Oh, you need it now, see what's a so. Now your friend on a night come at them. Only baby obeka nice and yeah. So I'm to bet you too. Everybody was afraid. And until I learned to my quantity again, once my boy dumping one and but who go tell the truth? Nanai or say me, Nanso bien person beka wasam because everybody is afraid. Anya safwe muayini akukudrofo nyina danima enti who go say the truth? True, justice. Obiadre konson so to grow to mansa to me bia kakobrafo efo anyina ye efo wanyina ye na so kutrata down na so bi dia ba ko wa no keke afene fo be mane mo pia fo efo ne cross on my mo anya safwe mo ayini akukutro fo nyina dalema And who go say the truth? Abaya de bote chino. Yeah, the be the bottom and the be. Kachisa with your mouth pipinuma. With your mind of a shall not preference. But who go tell the truth? TUC, silence. Even journalists, silence. Oh, then who go say the truth? Right is right, wrong is wrong. No matter how you justify. You say you wanna get rid of corruption. Someone want to help you. Now the person become your target. Jobless, no they mean senseless. Poverty, no they mean useless. One day, them go resist. The country where I come from, the truth is irony. Just like animal farm, justice mean inequity. So who go say the truth? Who go say the truth? Christian can say silence. Islamic leaders silence. Kings and queens silence. Traditional leaders silence. So who go say the truth? We are them walkers of confused call. Now by area why no better. We are them walkers of confused call. One guy's all yeah why no better. Who go say the truth? Who go say the truth? Oh, he did not see what I see so. Now your friend on a nine come as him. Only papi obeka na sembia. So I'm to obet you too. Everybody was afraid. And until I learned to my quantity again, once my board dumping one another. But who go tell the truth? Nanai or say me. Nanso bien person beka wasam because everybody is afraid. Anya safwe muayini. Akukudrofo nyina danima. And who go say the truth? Obiadre konson so to grow Germansa to me be a cacobrafo. If I need a if when you know yet. Now so could down so be their back or why no keke. I feel it for the money more piafo if no cross on my move. Anya safwe muayini. Akuku trofo nyina dalima. And who go say the truth? Abaya de bote chino. Yeah, the be the bottom and the be. Kachisa with your mouth pipinuma. With your mind of a shall not preference. But who go tell the truth? TUC, silence. Even journalists, silence. Oh, then who go say the truth? Right is right, wrong is wrong. No matter how you justify. You say you wanna get rid of corruption. Someone want to help you. Now the person become your target. Jobless, no they mean senseless. Poverty, no they mean useless. One day, them go resist. tengo peso con fuesico. No vaya a bueno, bebé. Oye, tengo peso con fuesico. Wanga ya bueno, bebé. Who go say the truth?
True, justice.
Who go say the truth?
True, justice.
Oh, he did not see what I see so. Now your friend on a come as Only papi obeka na sembia. So I'm
mama kwaba. Listen, yet the asadama trade ampunyankupon. Apart from Yameno, obi any hobi tie and asa mini kasa bebre bia me na wo ba beka. Uji nyame dio, unji nyame ndio wasem. But umpo eyi nyame fi ho asa. Aduro bi anka dem. Uni aduro kawanu tum. Uni aduro chawon samso. Onyame pene hene. Yensuro ni obekum ni padua no. Yensuro ni obekum okra. Asa. Yede aseda matwe de ampo nyankopɔ. Firi sɛ ɔno na tumi ni ahode nyina yɛ dia. Yɛfra me kase dehye kwaku akwa. Beautiful morning. Andra ECOWAS Parliament ye piano. Mampani ebo ECOWAS Parliament na baso se won ma yade. Eno nti nkoda. Na wati okay radio station bi jinga yeye momo. Osi hey Santo, osi Judas, have you heard the news about what? About the new FM station in town. Have you heard the news? About what? About the new information going on in town. And some who do about whom you be a yati, I will chromo had to say. Embassies are who do I want more chromo higher, one man didn't say. One more person, one more bema. Minority for no. On my on push say and pass a bill no. On more person, ye bema one more visa. Said the bear one will be too kind. But and me won samba come you be a me person me bisa. Say LGBTQI plus NG Egrofo bi wo mo person look omo person be my visa embassies bi wo ononyamfo mu ntaka kraba abonte ba be ka say omo be yo madene say they won't allow the minority caucus for ni bi na omo yo madene so omo person mutu because of LGBT no enti no omo person omo be mo visa ama ma ko ba bi e wo so omo kokodi omo djuma no obeye demonstration kese ononyamfo mu ntaka tie ha wo we will support you. Listen, yabe pamu omu ina obi yabe ko krum. Yabe pamu omu ina yabe pamu embassy bia ononyamfo Sam George ani nkrofo mu di nachi mu baye madwene se mu nkwase a LGBT sa jimidie na mu no bia ma ne nkanyansa sam nyansa papa bia nyansa papa bia fa gire mu ti bo pese mo de ba intimidate yen trumu no bo pese mo de ba kromu ha na mo pese mo ba gitu no. Listen, this morning we don't have time for politics. Yamba politics mampani akufo do no wakobo ECOWAS Parliament abaso. Listen, we don't give a damn. Ni a ekosu wo kromu ha anya no. We have to see to it and talk about it. Ntitie there is a demonstration in the Kana coming. Nobody can stop this demonstration. I'm telling you, sir, obi any was a demonstration way. Obi to be a see no kwan. Obi any ho. Nobody can stop this demonstration. First time baby and swunka. Me say upa. First time baby and swunka. Tie. I don't pay as like I say confirm Star FM online. You won't survive in Ghana if you deny us visa. Muntaka wants embassies. And listen, yes, second no. Mami tie, asam na ye kana wote vie na wode ye MPP, and na wode ye NDC, and na wode ye MPP, na wode ye NDC asam no. Wo man na woni omote no. Ye bedi omoto. Ye kon ro men tire fie na nkasa kwaku to sabi tie omoto. Baby omu jo mo nan fa no, ye be form wo ho. Hu ade a wapi hu. And you think this is politics? You say majority for ni bi eyo mo ho komsa na ade na mo ba be ye no mo to bo say listen, we won't exercise patience in anything. Obi am fa ne kwasa sam so ho. Obi am fa ne kwasa sam fa so ho. Timiye na do so. Ade na mo ye hufuo sa. Aden na Ghana fo mo ye hufuo sa. Timiye sa. Ye dinkrofo to mani age. Say now mama kireu o mama ne o papa no me de wo ba wiase no o papa ni nua bi fa ne to anko mawu and ye ka sama muti wona jimie and ye panifo and listen ye be ka no kura kire mo. I tell you, say me I have only one life. If I walk out this morning and somebody shoots me and I'm dead, I'm gone. Munya jimie no. And listen, we won't sit in this country for anybody to come and implement his or her culture, to impose his or her culture, that is the word, to impose his or her culture on us. Listen, we are not cowards. Omo manu ge na. Say amanyo sam no muni omunia no mu ye wo kromu ha. Amanyo for those called politicians. So-called politicians now, omanu gbegbegbegbe te say nkraman no asabe. Omu ye de to ya so kromu ha no. This is the time ya also baba bonti be kasa. Because of our Jumo Omu Kawa Brochre, and their selfish interest in tea. Baby, I see ya. Omubenya Kwaya Jania Kwaman on it. You say you can't talk. Muntimin Kasa, you can't talk. You people are cowards. Muye Hufuo. Mueva. I'll pay Muay. Chief Imam. Dr. Sheikh Nuhu Osman Saributu Papa. Salamu alaikum. Wababa on Tiababe declared the stand. Ababontin abekasa yenkramufo memani mema da yempe na nanu mabosomfo so ababontin ababeka se trumu yempe Christian Council, the Church of Pentecost, Assemblies of God, Obia National Peace, Obia ababontin ababeka se trumu no yentum. What are you people waiting for? I'm hoping say on the 26th Parliament must, that should be the first bill. I want some can want some. I saw for now mumpire bono. Mumpire farmer man penny kufado. Mummobi famon munyam for St. George. George, this battle for this one in Quadia, we are in with you. And we will see in this country. Me say, Munkacho munyam for Muntakase, we are behind him. Embassy be on mayor migration may refusing Crawford Mr. Look, we are with them. We will demonstrate it. We will close down embassy. Obi anko ba bia ye nya ye tra Ghana ha. Nia ye Ghana ye. Because of my selfish interest. Enuma ni sika mo wiade akwakoto abrochire ntino. Musresa mu kwa ye be deny mo visa. Enti mutimi kan kura. Anso muni munu ya MPP ni NDC for na nya asem a manu gege I have evidence. I have this proof. I will show you. I will deal with you. Women who the best wo the obehu. Me say I will make you small boy. Where are those dogs? Nkama na de bia mu ye de okromo ha na. Bibia manu gbegbegbegbe nkama no mu wan. Mu bia botem na meka. Ne entie. Mu mekasa. Muni munu anu mu nya seba mu hwe de we ya mu kasa. Anso mu tia na ye mpozu tumu de atrab say mo ma ye be di omoto. And you people have kept quiet. Now, yeah, Ni asese asoro hofo no on ma sase o mo de ye. The last time Ononyamfo Sam George had an interview with a reporter with CNN, so a news anchor or whatever he calls himself. I think your friend said, Larry, listen, Peter, video no and Sam did that man a small boy. That is what we are talking about. I know some most of us we've watched the video.
Why?
Let's go back and watch it again. And you maybe say when we say there was a timid and what thing a power machi. You think we are here because of more selfish interest? Won't be betua mu nyina aka anyansafo ne anim se mu nim nyansa na tumu no mayo madwene se mu gye no kokwa mu na mu di etire na mu pasa ye gitum no na be betua mu nyina aka be betua mu ka se ma huma wiye mu nya hu hwe bill no mu po ye be pass. We will pass the bill. Ye be budua gumla se badwafo ni nyina so obi obe na dwo so obekọ parliament wa obeye na dwo se bill no ma ye mpase no onam sana ka abo no ono an ka ne ye besam na nama no. If you think that we are here to joke with you people, bo video no netie Peter bo play the video for them.
Are you pushing this bill that would legalize hate and homophobia in Ghana?
A very good afternoon to your viewers, and I do not understand what you mean by pushing a bill that will legalize hate and homophobia. It's a bill to promote proper human sexual rights and Ghanaian family values. If you have another bill you're talking about, then maybe you've got the wrong man. But if you're talking to me about the bill I'm sponsoring in Parliament, it is to promote proper human sexual rights and Ghanaian family values.
What are these Ghanaian family values in your mind, sir? What do you consider Ghanaian family values?
Article 39 of the Ghanaian Constitution is clear that the state shall take steps to inculcate the right Ghanaian values, customary values, into society. The Constitution of Ghana makes the states clearly that the National House of Chiefs is the custodian of Ghana's custom. This bill is supported by the Ghana National House of Chiefs. Our fourth consultative forum, which was held in the Ashanti regional capital of Kumasi, was actually sponsored by the National House of Chiefs. And the president of the National House of Chiefs spoke extensively at that conference, where Ghanaian culture forbids homosexuality. And so Ghanaian culture...
These members of the LGBT community we're speaking to, sir, are also Ghanaians. They are also Ghanaian. They are part of Ghanaian culture. And they're saying they're gay, they're transsexual, they're bisexual. They are also Ghanaians.
Some of the individuals who were involved in planning terror attacks in America are American citizens. Is it American culture to kill people?
That's a false, that's not the same comparison. But what I want to focus on here is...
It's not the same comparison. You are telling me that because we have people who are carrying out an activity that is illegal per our laws already, and our culture frowns on it because they are found in our jurisdiction, that is our culture.
There were many things that were illegal that are unjust.
Innocent children and teachers?
Honorable MP, there are many things that were illegal, that were unjust, and those laws were changed because they are unjust.
Well, laws are a reflection of society. Until 1960, American society did not find women fit to vote. And so women did not vote there. When they found them fit to vote, society evolved. Society evolves. At this point in time, the Ghanaian society is in a position where it says it is not welcoming of homosexuality. And any other person must respect the views of Ghanaian society. The CDD, which is a far-right liberal think tank here in Ghana, carried out research which was published on the 1st of July. In fact, the academics who have sent in a memo against this bill have two of their fellows, the CDD's fellows in there, the Center for Democracy in Ghana, Democratic Development. They've been clear. Ghanaians are 97% tolerant of Ghanaians of different ethnicity, 94% tolerant of people of different religion, 91% tolerant of persons of different political persuasions, 71% tolerant of migrants and foreigners, but only 7% tolerant of homosexuality. That is the system. That is the society of Ghana.
What's your reaction
Laws
to
are
the
a set
members of the
rules
LGBT
a
community,
society
sir,
agrees to.
that we've been speaking to, who tell us they're afraid for their lives when this bill passes, if this bill passes, that they're afraid to even leave their homes?
Well, anybody who is engaged in an illegal activity should be afraid of the law, shouldn't you? Then there will be no essence of law. But let's be clear about this. The United States in 2021 remains the most dangerous place for homosexuals. As of June 2021, an independent story, a story run by the Independent.
Sir,
the
this is not about the United States. This is about Ghana. This is about Ghana.
Homicide. No,
This is about Ghana, so I want to focus on Ghana, sir. Hang on. Let me ask the question. Let me ask you the question, sir. This is about Ghana. You are, as part of this bill, legalizing conversion therapy, which UN experts consider torture. Do you believe that homosexuality can be medically treated?
Well, tell me how individuals who are born men and decide to become women.
That's not an answer. Do you believe that people can be cured of homosexuality by some sort of treatment? I apologize. We appear to have lost the MP, Sam George. The connection is not that great. If we can reestablish that, we'll try and come back to him. And before we lost you, we were talking about conversion therapy, which is considered torture, and your bill would legalize that. Do you want to torture people in the name of curing homosexuality?
I was making the point that the individuals who decide to become transgender, who decide to change their sex from male to female, apart from undergoing surgery, also engage in hormonal treatment. Is that torture? Because I don't see how different hormonal treatment is from what you call conversion therapy.
Is not the same as conversion therapy. These are very, very different. This is a false equivalence you're making, sir.
No, what's the difference? I would need for you to
I am not a medical expert, but it's been by UN experts who look into this have considered conversion therapy as torture.
Expert, Larry, if you're not a medical expert, and I'm saying to you that we've spoken to the experts here in Ghana, and there is nothing different because conversion therapy is a hormonal treatment. And I'm saying to you that when individuals choose on their own volition to change their sex, they undergo hormonal treatment. Men go and take estrogen shots to be able to develop female features. And that's the same thing.
That is not the same thing. That is not the same thing. But I want to move away from that because you talked about the United States. You talked about the United States. This American organization held a conference in Accra in 2019. And shortly after, you introduced a bill with the same language, including family values. So you're influenced by a right-wing organization, which is considered one of the most hateful organizations exporting hate around the world. Is that correct?
It can't be farther away from the truth. Larry, I was never, myself and none of the 7 other colleagues of mine was at this conference. In fact, this conference came to my notice after the CNN's David Mackenzie asked me about it. I have had absolutely no contact with the World Council of Families. You describe them in the way in which you want to describe them. But we also have groups from the United States that are supporting LGBTQ rights, which is illegal in Ghana as we speak right now. Section 104 of our Criminal Offences Act makes it criminal. They're already trying to also influence Ghanaian stuff. This bill is in direct response. You say there was a conference here in 2019, a conference I'm unaware about. However, this bill is in, and I made a statement on the floor of the House in February, and my statement was clear. It was in response to the opening of an LGBTQ plus advocacy office in Ghana in January. That was supported by members of the diplomatic corps.
So you want to make it difficult for anybody to live an open, free life because of who they love in Ghana, and you want them to go to jail for 10 years. You're happy with that?
Well, you haven't read my bill. It's a misinformation to say that anybody who's found guilty of a homosexual act to go to jail for 10 years. That's a misconception you're peddling, and you should not do that.
They can go to jail up to 10 years. This is just one of the many penalties that is in the bill, sir, that you're encouraging Ghanaians to report anybody who is suspected of being LGBTQ. Is that correct?
Larry, I would advise that you put a job at what you're doing, okay? If you want to put a spin on a bill, right? This is my bill that I've passed before Parliament. I'm going to read to you section 6.3 of the bill, or clause 6.3 of the bill, or 6.2 of the bill. A person who commits an offense under paragraphs A, B, C, D, E, F, G of subsection 1, which is the section that lists all the offenses, commits a second-degree felony and is liable on summary conviction to a fine of not less than 750 penalty units and not more than 5,000 penalty units, or to a term of imprisonment not less than 3 years or not more than 5 years, or both. So when you talk about 10 years imprisonment for persons engaged in homosexual activities, you are misleading the world, and that's unfortunate.
All right, so you think, okay, 10 years is too much, but 5 years is perfectly fine for somebody who's gay in Ghana to go to jail.
Well, that is the punishment for a second-degree felony in Ghana, and the activity of homosexuality is a second-degree felony.
Honorable George, are you just a hateful person who does not want people who are different from you to have a life in Ghana?
That is a defeatist approach to ask me a question, a defeatist line of questioning, that I'm a hateful person. If I'm a hateful person, we will not be protecting the rights of persons with LGBTQ and saying that you should not, they have a right. They have a right to a fair trial before the competent court of jurisdiction. Section 22 of our bill prohibits extrajudicial treatment, and you're not highlighting that part. That part is the prohibition of extrajudicial treatment. A person commits a misdemeanor if that person verbally or physically abuses, assaults, or harasses a person A, accused of an offense under this act, or suffering from any gender or sexual identity. A person who commits a misdemeanor under Section 1 is liable to a fine of not less than 500 penalty unit, or not more than 1,000 penalty unit, or a term of
Eji Sawati wa wati wasum sa boy no Larry no yesi Kenya ni wahu aya binu wo ho amenti o mase and me say antokwa boy asuntwai pressure esi mampani akufo ado so on Saturday we ya ye ba be pass na anya pressure ketwa pressure esi mampani so timi nka ho asem en waka na to adwom but listen akunwe nya mampani ko akunwe anya mampani ko uye gay lesbian bisexual transgender homosexual uye kwa o se kwi brother bail no ya be pass. You can never intimidate. Intimidate. Utifia, you might be wondering, say bail yi aye den bail. Ghana fo ani ya dadwene hunu se. Said onyame ka se anoma ne kwa da wiem. Pusie otwe abrebia opro ni kwa da asase so. Bonsu adwene apata ne kwa da nsuom no. Oba bema kwan dam ho onyame ye jimifo ana sabi onyame ye kwasea no oba wo ba no akosua kuma no ujare na wo so powder attract obema ama bema na ba wabefawo mamatse adore sempo ano ano ya enade ye yenim de ye kobae so obi se da bi mempe jimisem se jimisam achiwade aboman anyansafo no omuso mu nim nyansa wokrom ha na omudi omu nyansa pese wonu mu ya na mabel ne yempase no omu ma kire ye nkofo ko omuso mu pe LGBT no omu nyi omani mu pie ha we nyame do obi asem. We are not here to preach the gospel. Nyanyam sam ne ye beka ha. Ye kenyansa sam. And you say, we are doing this in the interest of a church be and now a political party be. Famujini yetinase. Ye ni abre and ye kasa ha ye say be no ne say. Mu amuye lesbians. Muye gay, bisexual, transgender, ba kunu kura na yema hinu se kwi o se kwe idea san be kan wa plus abeka ho na je se alphabet na nsan yo ebi be san ba lesbians oba sa me de me kon do me nyonko ba enti oba ne dem ma na me de me nsa awo ho ade me tekrema fa ho me di tumpan awurawura ho na ono so aye me bi na mani age na ho asane no gay enso se bright ti hey me mpa baki me mpa mamiefua ken mo me mpa mata mo George mo na nsa yo ma bai me mpa bi bright ne to de na Peter kra de oni to sre na to nyina ye pe eno na me pe makana to ho ade me be me ye wura ne to kwel se kwio se hwano no di patrase se me de me a me nware obia na emo me hu dua we hu ye makono me be nware dua aboa uma me ware dua nko be wo, and you want us to accept this thing here in Ghana? Me be tua mu nyina aka. Hey, entrefie na ka tire me se di waja na wonani na wona nkwa wa tie Bible na sa wofo ma mu sam mabufuo amu fi se timisam ya mo de baba na so so ba mo ho ayarefo mo de mo ba hu ononyamfo la Hassan Suhini na se so kwakope visa ade akọ western countries ni bi so oduwa yesi ya man visa no, he has been denied visa because opusi LGBT bill. And omo man visa, and I don't blame them. Yeah man ya. Yeah man ya. Yeah man ya de bia ye katere mu say hey mumye nyo man ye de bi o man hu be hia mo de bi o man hu be hia mo mumye nyo mahu ube say ukodi holidays ube say ukodi wani you want to go and do business uya woman ni ya. You will sit in your country and you will do the business that you need to do. It wouldn't be composed in such a 20 crime. Mahu, abeka obiya bi ani. Obiya nani me koni bi beka. Abeka obiya ni bi. Mo se mbesa mutu kwa brochira. Ya sase ye deny mo visa. Na me say, mo kan che no nyamfo mu ntakasa me say tambia na oba na dress demonstration oba ye no. Yabeman the boys, not more than 1,000. Yabeman the boys, not more than 1,000. If we are to put our life on the line, we are ready to do that. To sacrifice for this nation. Mr. Bill, no, yabe passing. What? Ubeye trumu so yabe chew no. Ojane be chew. Yamo yenya hwe but ubehu. Say we gay and I say we lesbian. Me say mu de mama ye hu bi. Yen ye be chew ne de wakoma police for no. Nye police for na ba chew wo fie yen ene ye be chew ne de wakoma police for no. Te say dia na no akwa bi a wakọ wi obi moto ohe de we a boys fo ni eso ni mu smoothly ade na akona ono adiem di kagirigiri no dwan ko se police ka mu se police fo de je no ono ade ne ho aba ye mo ye to ba bia mo otrim ye nya ohwe ye be so mu ne de wakọ police fo no na ye so mu de wakọ police fo no wa na odiem di ka be kwa police station ho be na ye ka ho asam ne se omo baba ye ne mra awo Ghana say obi a uye lesbian, obi a uye gay, obi a uye bisexual, obi a uye transgender, obi a uye queer o se qui say yetiwa your amount of money be a wose wutimi tuya and your punishment anasa obetimi akoda afiase mfirisia enum miensa anasa wakwa ma na buru so na enum o kire bia mu firi afiase wo ni sa jimisem na mu bie ba na mu de bia yeka Gay for prison no mgu. Gay for prison pa no mgu. Unza we hamani. Montia. Ana ex-convicts would why you on mu any free cells eba prisons would what deba on make say say gay trumu ye dig to for trumu prison no do. Entumunya bibi fanfa muni ha. Afi na eba musu. Mujia muniema nyina basa. Muniema nyina poto. Tse class 1 nya kola awotro. Na afi na ye deny mo visa. Mo kasa. Aye baako. Aye ko aye no. Mesi minim se beba. Tie Peter be phone lines nitum anopai uba fire. Embassy no ma sase deny visa no fire omo. Na ya manyosem metietia nkrofo. Ani bra ye ntia. Hwan no koja ne nan a adodo na obetia obi a chafisi ho. Di America ko rasu bia obetia. Sana no peye ko no fire omo. Kan wa de kire omo. In a professional way ko ni obi atem. Kenya zasem fa kire omo. Kwa paso. Na mo hunu se sa turumu no o ma so mo turumu a o mo tiro mo krom ko di nkrofo turumu nya krom ha na mo ba ba ye sa mo turumu sem no mo de mo ma ye nti obi a mo de sa nkrofo na mo na ma ye mo hu se ye sa bo so mo je se ye ne de me kwa police for uba homa ne so a lo tv no ulo na kama me se kan wa dwen kire mo bobo wa dwen mo na majority say and na minority say ye traditionalist Islamic and Christians ye nyira ye say ye nyige mi turumu no ye nyintum entu omom na no make say religion ko a sabe no omom pesa ye be pursue dia mom. Good morning ya friend say ka free.
Good morning nana no afuka jo konkoma
nana mami tie obo ba mom yanko 1 minute yanko
Adekye Pa na Ghana for ni kayasu mo ni eko na waka Ghana no 20 mo faso yakopon ko susura no nya okese
mo fire
o ma oyo titiro o ma titiro ya no pekita no yakopon mo titiro ati na ke fa yase se ti Ghana ade ba ba digi atu ya no ane se na me se yakopon he created human being as a being with that already this means already now we are lesbian onye nita even anya abua nkrama mo tane mano but the next time say over the 22 constitution o go be so so factor over article 12 of the 1992 constitution clause 2 I'll say every person in Ghana whether his race political opinion color creed or gender shall be entitled to his fundamental human rights and freedoms of the individual contained in this chapter, but subject to the respect and for the public interest. Sina, who also to me be Ghana. Any to bonnet our team before so no moment, yes, so time to me so much. Thank you, Makacho say, let's me on the right say, we be intermediate national, maybe you can that. Na kame say hunu dan say mo be ma ko na me fa ba wo to abro yes so
wote me da se na chaso tew obi gina so a yenko ani obi a won fundamental right enti yenya konfo no mo kro no that is what they choose to do if you want to talk about fundamental right. Good morning your friend say ka free.
Good morning me ka say free ogbo asime dey tahiru
mbaba to ma mi tie.
When they are going to sometimes a no. Look, I'm going to tell me, show you now. I'm going to tell
you.
Not that in your mind, one.
Oh,
the gate in America and Penny, Rollers and Penny, Moko and Penny, Mamma and Penny, not for one can want some shade. Let us say the bishop as you. And the Akosuna there was a Walokasa. We can't get new answer. Yansa Moody and can new answer for Parliament to answer. And we're very cry. Because I'm percentage in Drew 5. Not done a point in I see and pet. Musi chinchina mo pese mo party den no mo pese nyina ewu a yakọ jemu ana ye nyame mpana mpana ke se yenso bi se ko mama ya twa bakra nua ho
yo
ayon kwasi asem
me da se
me we take me kwa me hu dia me san ka biem
me se
asem no
ya mpere so ne wa sana
de o man ko ye yesom se bi ti amosi ye mbom pa ye ma bibia to yi
yo
na sa ada na ye be bom pa ye no se ye nkofa oban fa oban na be ma fa be ma ansa na ye get mana
Dominic me da se chairman ye mfa di ba ofro Jimmy Semse morning chairman bubo wadwe mom
ne pa ja me kaka se ma de ko mo ko ase de spata ko mo me kwa me ni pa bidase ayala wa cha obi gwa emala atala wo dia to joro ai turbu fu no yawura ai chief imam odi wanjintum sofu fu na o moti o wanjintum yesra o ma panyin na na do dan kwa akufado juma pa o ye magala for the beta ade dia bisra no on bra abonti no ba ka atam kire na o on support ade pro because the American say Ghana haya penye fu no omuji omujuma ye kwa na kanya dia ade we kwa ade baba eti fresh your phone omunya NDC MPP some CPP some no munya no ba ko no ne Ghana enyina lim se ade kura enye eti nya ye nje politics e pa no kura e wo mi se enye but obi ta eti ha MPP na ti akodo so nti ade we e ba kura ko enye problem mane NDC MPP so wa akodo so na NDC so akodo so na baba obi se se ha mi de MPP no de me fa ye nje politics na ye je no
so jai mo me da say ma me fa di pa foforo me fa di pa foforo wa ha ma me fa di pa foforo Dominic one e wa ho ma no so good morning ye fro say o ka sa free etie wo anopa se de mesi fa do no u be jesa u be pick ko na u be tietie ho a me yu afia ho ma no so me pa che wo good morning ye fro say o ka sa free
Manje na dem ni
oh manje atze
bogo
me ba che ma mintie
yo na chiao na ma che what you for ya
a che fo je so
just we know you can know say you man pe ni twetwe so a onu ko ntimi ka onu ko betima akra parliament obetima akra sa de ni empen mo ma so gina bra parliament bo gwa no ntimi nya wo he na me media me ba bia no bloku me mo baso o mo so mo balanga boys enya ye die ba do ma ene ka so do anko ba no mi ma bo bia na me so mi di o mo ba yes parliament wono de besi wo sa no mo ne ko so mo enna ma de sa kana ko ta ma e se so to ko so to to me se so to no so ko ti mi to
acha
ese gana ya din ina gina jadi so
yo
mjini usano mwa kwa sino die ketu muni ya biya ni njomo ndiye de do meba
me da say me se no pai ofra kan wa dwen tiro no mu se Ghana nyomo dia omo yamra se beje fo ye na yi omo wo na wo yi om
hello
good morning your friend say o ka say free
hello
mate udini be bia ka say free ba jo me ba say good morning udini be bia ka say free
ni ka say free bodi
Ofasule
na
o te say Ofasule me won te papa na wo so e
na mi timboko
okay Ofasule ya 1 minute
yo de dika medwas na ma bo abaso ene eja kwa ene adwuma fo ni nyina chiemu nyina yakopon bepa jam ama mo akosoro na sisi ya no de me meka ne se sisi ampayifo ayewo Ghana ha no yakaya no atumu a yete wo onye asofofo no ahefo wo mun nyina momode ne so de ne nyina e moto gbe na sa ya mafi we die sabe nka bi asa ene ye ntena ema ye soso ema enkoso ema ete sabe obi nkofa ni musuo efa meka obi a wono onka ho nti yesere se ya nka me nko anka ye twa mena donko ne emfa nto ho wa obeye bi no a ne ye de watu wani mu no so na odam awura no ya eno ano no na je sa asa
Ofasule wo dia no ade
amasa enye yi won je kwaso no enye o eye musuo kese pa na eba man mu Bye bye.
Me da so fasule 1 minute pepe tie. Me say obaso a bubo waji mom. We see be a majority, we see be a minority, and I the mrane baba bill. I was say what to hey, yeah, obia to the boise. Munyam tru mu amuni. Can't come and impose anything on us. Good morning, your friend. Say free. But what did the mom?
Good morning, me your friend. Send me how to file and you can free one chizungu.
Smiler, mommy too.
Na mbo abaso de adika yankopon hira opani aduma pa we bo on my Ghana.
O hira onso.
Enja o my. Na me come incoming national organizer this if ya me me incoming national organizer na me check am style bia bia won pege eye UNESCO ousu. Na me nua oman nu nkoyie oman nu ajinsemu ude na nado my ka osa say ya sitna ma say bibia nkoso kra ude my ka osa na gay I don't we dey play on my Ghana. And we dey Ghana for here dey Ghana because on my yes Ronaldo I am commotion my I Christian my I Muslim my but I know my enter with the day about Omano. You know they call Kufado. Every so question I landed. Okay, say a pressure group to be ever more pressure. Get better now am I here and not to lawyer Okotampo. One of them what the get for your child over the Tinchina get Emblem Ghana. Yes, say a parliament to among come home and you saw at the bunny way, at the full way, at the 10 way, and you feel Manu because say for a war for power, sign them over Yaminia, and then the man say yes so until say a man paying another. So she wants to say one call parliament, no dinner, no catch down a phone in us, sign them Manu, the son of Dan or Manwemu, until say a Manu come from parliament. Now you know Manu, but the thing there, the man paying another. What can we say? I just said never, but here you from your best Rajinata came to Snell, again Bagan and death, left him again Bagano. Bye.
Yeah, bring no see to money there. Move yesterday, Musani, and look like mu, any mu bika. Lawyer wine, judge wine, professor wine, Jimmy.
Hello.
Good morning. Your friend,
good morning. Good morning,
but you didn't be able to free.
But Alhaji new.
Oh, Alhaji, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, minia.
Nabako there.
Boko mi office se won won de
nyame adumo Alhaji wafutu nkakra kredi na mu
medamase medawase se mu nyina masori agina se mu mabunu no amasori agina ma mu nse ma brabo menia unim
dabi Alhaji
asem na nkasa ho na asori na ye davet asem na ye fa baabi ti se se amemeti mi fi me wo mama ya bi ofie hawo na yenyenye omu hwade na de bia mu de omu mpena fo betina menim menka hwe ufise de bia omu ma omba fere mi kura
dabi omu mbu kura
saa de we ya Ghana omu di saa turumu unze esi aban crofo no na defend sem crofo no ma omu right ana wunu za
yetie pa Alhaji
obi ti se akose bibi ampaw
akuto ampaw
yo ena gabi num
yo
sesi a gabi se o kasa akufado ne kasa o sesi a post kura ye ponte amanfo a gabi na ema ye ponte amanfo wanfa gabi so a wonya post ofi se menua de ekosui na present akufado ba ponte na obegina TV so ye follow Ghanaians anajo se mu amu edi sa gay we mimamu warning se sadie we onipa bia me hu se woye sa na oman wo mimamu bia no bini no problem ti ye beti sa na oman we biu unze ade bi no kura wo ho ana waka president no won pese wo bayi nanim but sumase ye de oye omuyodum na wutimi tina TV so se ban to happen a bit messy pressure biba ebesi na nde pressure for no eba unse nde professors na salary na omuma pressure na unse nkrofo no so anya kukuduru ebie omo last time bi omo ambie omo office omo anko haye obi dan ma dan wura na kire na onim na omo kobugu aye na nyina na kire se gay for na nkasa na anya hwande na nya asama ya nka gentina nde ni gay for na etwima yentwi yemfa nko parliament yenko parliament na eni wo mu etwi se yenjin kotuma na ma yenjin tum ahonde be na omunyae
mo
oni nyame nyaduma
uso ni nyame nyaduma asam na laji aka no ahonde be na tumufuo mo munyaye Kwame Nkrumah Ghana nani Ghana na Kwame Nkrumah pato ho no eni good morning your friend say ka free
morning really the community president
mama ntio
the make can say if you are so much
aja Peter otie ne ho Yinifia Peter Yinifia o man so good morning your friend say ka free hello good morning
Good morning, sir.
Me ba che odin ba bia ka free
I'm in the bentual.
mama ntio
Over the one day the crown and self for the say. You the player also. Oh, nti Senado, Asha, a trade no way bia. Yempe Ghana for a religious people. We believe in the divine word of God. Nti no yam metnase mananado em the first idea we em the fire. Almost 2007 and now for pension and for conference in Ghana. And the young here. Professor Messi buy and now almost be a bill in the court parliament. No Professor Messi deny here. Even on our budget, you know, Professor Messi said, Tumutu said, yeah, and our Mumfo Musica. Wow. And the Sadia way after Obia Trim will say, Ghana, yeah. I'm a summon my young Master, Masadian and Matoso. That day, I buy no why no winter. No one can say, one that kind of correct. No one must work Gabi or Cheba for a Panto. Woman, to say, yes, I did. Lawyers, what only before the any religious body. Instead of saying, you suffer against no one would sister said Ghana, young what I did. I am not make a say that we should go back to Shogo and Gomora and see what is happening and what happened over there.
Okay.
Well, I Shogo and Gomora after you no me money. And that was in Ghana. I will after no me to come to Ghana or something like that.
Okay. Medasi.
Oh,
Medasi. Ya man kokurafuo bi a wote no mu bewu. Emma megim na bi a yanyam pantum. Efa maye.
Hello.
Good morning. Your friend say okay say free. Abutua machi entie wo ho. Hello. Bi a okay say free. Good morning. Wudi ni bi a okay say free.
Because after Ashama.
Your friend say.
Because after Ashama.
Your friend say.
Your friend the Emperor Selassie.
Mr. Class mami too.
Bill with the Ashama MP. So new no G2. I can't even know Ashama no. Because so Opia and your clear. Omufa Janitio, Fitani Red. Opia first Italian so G2. Opia G Red at Tundiano. Everything should be play what we want to see. We don't want them to do it by door. By door. Yes, that is
okay.
Now there we go. Over to the first. I like for Baba. Yeah, baby, I worry.
Medasi. Now, Musa.
It's no. Hello. It's no president. What is that? President. What you want to come on?
You know evidence. Peter,
IMF.
Mawadre mlaha. You know evidence. Be as a president. Ajihuska. You know evidence. You know dance. Be a chesa mampani Akufo-Addo akwaji gay phobia sika. You ni meno. But the cardiac mampani Akufo-Addo say, hey, gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, queer was a queen, plus yempe. Good morning, let me last caller. Udini baby, I can say free. Mami Tio. More fire.
So train of person on people. Yeah, because that's also train everybody, and I say,
okay.
That's why you go where I did in America. I'm going to know what people can say. Yes, that didn't know how to be
more fire.
Yeah,
that's it. Arise, Ghana youth, for your country. The nation demands for your motion. Let us all unite to opposing a great and strong. Uhemani. Sound kokrafo na aka na nsa no mawu na omo yo madwene say na we the right, we have the right and a moral right, mental right, psychological right. Why right no? We won't sit down for those 3 years to die people no impose anything on our lives. Yes, say they no you be pass it. And mu the embassies now. Why imagine say mu be deny parliamentarians na omu pesi ube no. Why imagine say mu be deny on mu visa no. Mu de mu so we will close those embassies. You people should mark our words. Yes, say we will close those embassies. You can't stay in Ghana. We will close those embassies. What do you mean? Say you beg true watum, we be fa we to, when we be da, ni oba ni bema, oba ni oba beda, obema ni obema beda. Na ye kokanya, masa say deny one visa, Yewura Alhassan Suhini. Or kwabrochira visa mo de be man mo deny no, all in the name of gay and lesbians. Shame on you, useless people. Mo from who professors, and who lawyers, and who judges, and who amoni bia mo nim nyansa. Turumu ya mo da, and intimo fighting for proper rights no. Nyame be tua mo nyina aka. Nyame obetua mo nyina aka. Na nya nkwasi asem. Wutifie na nya nkwasi asem. Say na dia yen Ghana. Gay ni lesbians, bisexuals ni transgenders. Where was a queen for any year so we shouldn't omo yes and omo ye gay. Omo kasa say they have their right. Omo ye gay. Ukunu ka hu bia seniye. Oyile ka hu bia seniye. Useless people. When we can obi aka say this is TV. And so mu jimi mu hu say mu me say amabunu no so aya so na ayeba no. Me nko me say ononyamfo mu ntaka. Oye krado. So me say you got the physical cry. The battle has changed from physical to spiritual. And as of for now, mukura mega churches now makama no to you should be careful. If you saw come for money or see kromba or temubi. And let me salute my father. Reverend Ajenasari, Perez Chapel, Papa, and Opai Michiao. Now no Bompire Masam George. That is what every good leader should do. Papa Nyami say no nya say. Bompire Masam George. Orade man na hodin. No franco sawo kudin. What sort of insult is this? Say anya tie man mu. Na obi ba be impose ono ne mrade aba be to yeso. And you think efe we will have time for mutru amobeye. Useless people. And now they are them. Right, so remember ha. Mama me nante sana me nante ana mabre. Useless people. Chamai, bra be sports no ya wie.
Na o nsem na wo ka no abemu an brante no frefi ashama no. Ono de kokogba ma ne MP.
Mo
so nim
sa na de Honorable Frank Anodom Pre is a member of parliament for Sawoma Duagiri. Honorable, we know you to be a very noble man. Look, we are taking inspiration from you.
Yeah.
We are taking inspiration from you.
Kweku.
Don't let us down. Me Kenyan coupon.
Kweku. Say mpenu for no me mistake.
Me say
MP bia decision bia me come nkwanko.
Parliament no to aba no ma yehu.
Public.
Ye be humu.
National television. And capture bibia life.
Useless people.
Na ye hu omo
vote. Lawyers and professors. Professors and lawyers our food. Mama ye hu say school kura faso ni so.
Oh yeah.
Useless people. Mu anyansa bibi ba. Ya ni mu betu ya mu say we have professors, we have lawyers.
Na sebe ade a aboa.
Aboa kura nya jamo be no ajamo be ma be no so fa ni nyonko jamo.
Fire burn them.
Ebi be tua mu nyina ka mu be wu. Stroke na be chemu. Chairman, ma pon tie. Dr. Dodoye, awo no be ma obi. Tie, awo na pon be ma obi. Enkom obi mfa ni tumpan wo wase. Kokumba no me sese wase gay for ni lesbian for no. E ma wo ba. Ma ukunu fawo. Wo be wo
fire.
Aqua first drinking water. E yen super papa numbi. Wanya hoode adwin nyansadwen nkodi obi atrumu. Fa won kwa wo obi ase. All the travel services limited. Omo be ma visa. O de be ko Dubai. Eno so kwa amomu ndi dan. Ya to two embassies nim. Am ye nyina ya tra Ghana, hom ye Ghana here, we stay here. Useless people. Chairman,
that's it.
Your sports. Peter Munyu right. Famina mo.
It was for Brasso, but they are good to Sabet to Adekye Pa Jumede Kese so they are makwa we hit ye pa and say LGBTQ plus there and yadi o my Ghana be so and into the ja why drain the yadi chowdia obeti bi ehua pa me kade ya kire wo Brasso me they are good to Sabet to Jumede no so they are meeting at Moses Lord Asada and confirm aqua first mineral water and OD Travel Services Limited Omada Roma aropa be sense na sedana entemo ameko yankase ye fi ensem no ebebremu okopiem we bebremu har matches World Cup qualifiers no matches ni bebre na etumi etoja from match day 3 and match day 4 highlight ahodo and results ahodo no so etumi epiemu nyina no yenhwe a bit of it abra Ghana and Zimbabwe etumi eboye just Ghana sa kopiem e Zimbabwe and Monten so South Africa and Ethiopia so both first and second leg okopiem e other countries and also Sahara and also a course so we so far highlight of a match day 3 and then match day 4 of FIFA World Cup qualifiers a elkoso e wiase nyina we e bebre mu so e de
attack for Nigeria, and he goes for the cut away. Well, the first real piece of action in the game. Aussie man, oh, it's off the post. Back in from Simon Awonyi, and it's deflected wide for a corner. And the game comes up. Best move of the match by far from Nigeria. And there's a cut chance here as well.
Big group match in African qualifying for South Africa and Ethiopia.
Now he's come for this and he's missed it. Oh, and it's as big an error for the first goal of the return match. An own goal gifts South Africa the lead. Good corner in from Youssef Mart. It created the danger in the middle. The header was a good one forward, but that really shouldn't have been a goal. Emmanuel Ebubakar Nasir, in it comes, and a chance for redemption by Getuna Kabeda. Just couldn't quite get the radar sorted out. And now a chance to race through here for Hongwanye. Decent ball in!
Oh, FIFA World Cup qualifiers 2022 to El Katanyamaya Doma Nasir. And at these games in an to me, of course, na OPM Ebibrim Harman from match day 3 results we run 4. Results are holding also to me a PMO a Bibremo Harmon say return leagues in results a PMO a B was quite disappointing. A being so was very encouraging. I mean, okay, say you know, on my Senegal and Morocco there almost to me it drew the playoff a stage Obama Canon so Obia Air so almost be to me a qualified to that a stage and also a in terms of Africa, yes, we are qualified and you know from the groups from Group A. And confirm the last group on the results are holding in a table no so far points are holding teams no bebree to me accumulate no and that screens no so into no oh my baby or one group G oh my Ghana South Africa 10 points Ghana 9 Ethiopia 3 na fin so Zimbabwe equal just a point and so ewo hormo wo hwe other groups no so sa and a resource ahodo na ebi de 7 ebi nso apai a che say ye hwe ne obi to me make it the way through to the playoff stage sa na bibrem hard no so etie before World Cup, we have some many CAF Champions League. It's answer Ghana sole representative Glorious House of Folk. Coming weekend on the 17th of October at the Nations Wembley Accra Sports Stadium. House of Folk, Ejana Kono, with that Club Athletic of Morocco. Area Kingston at the Bepimso and CAF Champions League prelim stages, say has it to me a Morocco home and an aware. That is a has it to me a room or the group stages. That's a money zone. Nanyama it to me a conkain. Ediama Glorious House of Folk. Now has a Konoa Omujina Eno and an Amswa independent candidate and also a Beprinity 2020 elections. Papa de Kofi Apalu with to me. Aba ye promise Ediama House of Folk players no or say has a club or no apalunso or support and 1,000 Ghana cedi each for all the players so much to me a winning against with that Club Athletic of Morocco Yamayarma coming weekend ewa Accra or no apalu at the 1,000 Ghana cedi each I remember all the playing body that just obia agenede and so ewa hon way with that Club Athletic of Morocco almost Omahoboa so far and yama almost a towards gamer Omane Accra House of Folk coming this weekend a bit to me at the Apemso or the Nations Wembley and in Sarah Jumedi at here. Carfon so to me approve say 2,000 fans and Yamayaroma this weekend on me to Piemo or Accra Sports Stadium and I'm covered the horns and some and the Adientino. Carfa granted House of Folk 2,000 spectators to witness such game. Now and I'm so has get presents near the adeno to me and your ticket in no prices no about mountain so the lowest a woman 70 Ghana cedis and no a popular stand center line a 100 Ghana cedi and a lower VIP a 200 and a upper VIP so 300 Ghana cedi House of Folk to me at abeto and mountain so almost say match day no there ticket to be in home meton our stadium now free ebremo till Saturday no obe to me akwa kwaji ticket ni bi e wa Accra Sports Stadium 37 goal and I think so most of the ticket sale point no obe to me enya ebi e wo horom e no House of Folk and so there anapai mere ma e wo dwumedi eso before house there na me bo munu anam kotoko so esan say Dubai and akotoko yomo pre-season andra Adekye ende omo to me and Dubai one of the teams e wo horom Al Hilal to me area Kenzie no at pem so krabia sante kotoko to me edi enjo we yomo first lost our pre-season no so kotoko team no still omo jino na so omo hwese no betumi akonkan e de ama omo so coach Prosperity Abram Kodu Dubai omo show omo first training ase otumi eden sam kakra ede tuda eno ntene sana dwumede no so etie ewo ho no arabusa for ebrena so nteno anopen so agodem nsam ewade chipa dwumede so hada medisi ede ama na wo mehye obosa anopen ebonondo ewade Smart Television Sports Gallo dwumede no so modern so do fidi ede beto ne aka wo mnyina no ede be ma enso ewo Adesman Sports Gallo dwumede no so me once again Moses Lord up next health macro.
Ye fremi Dr. Dodoe mi nuaba mi chirese yadina yade konkro na ha wodi achi wakọ bebia wontimi hu yade sano me se fa sa yade ne bremi obi wo ho fibroid ne timi hanu sa ne fura ye kasie kakrakati ana obi so wo ho fibroid ne timi hanu moja batunu de bia moja batunu wontimi nya adageda sa fibroid na ha wo sano minia fabremi this is for fibroid no fabremi fa oyade ne bra eye fibroid na ma se wonwo eye